My name is Lisa Dye, Director of Clinical Operations with the Ohio Heart and Vascular Center in Cincinnati. We're a 33 physician subspecialty group including surgeons, EP, heart failure, peripheral vascular, diagnostic, non-diagnostic, and general cardiologists. We also have 6 mid-level providers supporting our practice, and we practice in 5 locations of main situations, and then we have a location satellite reaching of 17 additional offices that we see patients in. We implemented NextGen, our electronic medical record, in April of 2006. And even having that implementation, a successful implementation, we were still finding that our transcription turnaround time was significantly delayed. With the delay in turnaround time, our physicians as well as our referring physicians were somewhat dissatisfied in the fact that they weren't receiving letters in a significantly appropriate turnaround. And after several months of implementation, we decided it was time to explore outsourcing transcription. We met with the Cardioscribes team and determined that the product that they had would indeed allow us to get back to a very quick turnaround time, which would lead to satisfaction on both our physicians as well as our referring physicians in receiving their information. You know, it was somewhat of a sensitive issue discussing with the transcriptionist that we were going to outsource the services, but we are very fortunate in the negotiations and discussions with Cardioscribes that those transcriptionists that were interested in maintaining, working with Ohio Heart's transcription department would be able to work for Cardioscribes, and it was a very smooth transition in the fact that people stayed employed. Capabilities with NextGen allows physicians to complete their thoughts in the HPI and their type of dictation very uniquely and individually. Through the transition, we are trying to have physicians dictate to the same protocol, and we just found that that was not going to be able to be done. So we have some physicians that type in their HPI and they use abbreviations. We have some doctors that do a full dictation HPI, including everything else that needs to be dictated. And then we have some physicians that just do assessment and plan. The value that Cardioscribes has brought back to us is that regardless of what type of dictation and style our physicians like, they are able to transcribe appropriately, correctly, a formal letter for us to send back to our referring physicians. I can't thank Cardioscribes anymore in how quick they are to respond to our questions. The implementation was a very smooth transition. We had great communication and support from the team, and it really was very painless, which is the primary goal of an implementation in administrative practice. The physicians did not feel this transition whatsoever, and we have a really fantastic product. The majority of our physicians are no longer proofing their letters prior to them being sent out because of the confidence and the quality that we've been able to see with the use of Cardioscribes. So I'm very happy that the physicians do not need to spend additional time proofing before letters are sent. Our Ohio Heart's overall experience in the transition and now with outsourcing and using Cardioscribes has been a really phenomenal, painless experience. The customer service is really at a very high standard and very competitive, and they've been just a tremendous partner to work with.